crazy. We missed a week. The first week we have missed ever doing
Yeah.
the show. But, we really tried. Like, Savannah and I
We did.
went through the fucking ringer. She wasn't in the cards.
I'm gonna say sometimes shit is not meant to happen, and last week's show was one of those things.
Last week's show was not meant to happen. Obviously, if you saw, I was in Vegas for Money in the Bank, and that's also like the reason why this didn't work because the Wi-Fi in my hotel was terrible. We really tried, but that's okay. We're back this week. Normal show. I mean, Savannah, we have a custom URL now. Did you know that?
Yes, I saw we were at 105 subscribers now on YouTube. So finally, we made it. We got the custom URL. About damn time.
It, Literally about damn time. That's all I
Yeah.
wanted. It happened. I saw we hit 100 while I was in Vegas, so I was immediately trying to like do it. It wasn't letting me, so when I got home Tuesday, I like pulled up, opened this laptop. I went on. I was just like, oh my god, I can do it. Immediately said it. It happened before my birthday, before we hit a year. This is what I wanted. So thank you, everybody who has
Making it
subscribed
possible.
for watching our shit. Which there's a lot of people watching our stuff, which is weird.
I'm gonna
And
say also like low key kind of scary. Like
yeah, there's quite a bit of you. But thank you all for watching, listening, all that jazz. And don't worry, we'll plug everything again at the end. Um, but how are you doing, Savannah? We haven't talked since we tried last week.
I'm doing all right. I know it's only July, but we're slowly kind of getting back into that loop of starting school.
Mm-hmm.
So of course there's that to worry about, but other than that, I'm okay. Everything's good.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I can't believe it's already July.
Oh, it's hard to believe. It does not feel like it is.
No, not at all. I mean, my birthday's in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Damn, already.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking.
I do have something to send you, so don't worry. You'll be getting something. Though.
You don't have to
Little
send me anything.
Oh, but I'm still going to.
Okay, fine. But let's just jump in. It's been a minute. It's been like 2 weeks since we did a show. Let's just knock this out.
Yeah, for sure.
So we're gonna start with some stuff that happened at Money in the Bank. I mean, that happened after we would have done a show, anyways. So Liv Morgan becomes the winner of the Money in the Bank briefcase, and later in the night cashes in that contract to become the new SmackDown Women's Champion.
She cashed in on Ronda. I was marking the fuck out. I'm like, hell fucking yeah, she's cashing in on Ronda.
Honestly, good because
This is second cash in on Ronda. I think Ronda and Charlotte are the same number of cash ins on them. And I think that's two.
Charlotte has
Charlotte
two.
Charlotte was Bailey and
Mello.
Nikki, right? Nikki. Yeah.
Oh no, Charlotte has three then.
Really? Cash ins?
I think
It was
Mello
Carmella and then Nikki ASH
and Bailey.
and Bailey. Oh yeah, yeah, dang. Yeah, she has three cash ins. Never mind, Ronda is in second place with two.
She is in second place. Um, so obviously, huge congrats to Liv Morgan. She deserves this. She's a precious little baby angel. She's a gem. I'm so happy she got this. And obviously, I'm gonna talk about her later because she's one of my picks. Crazy, I know. And then also at Money in the Bank, the almighty United States champion Bobby Lashley defeated Theory to become the United States champion. And speaking of Theory, he gets added into the Money in the Bank match very, very last minute and wins the Money in the Bank briefcase. Now, this has led to countless people being like, WWE is wasting their time on Theory, da 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 da. Oh, look at them, they're building new stars, but why does it have to be Theory? It makes sense that it's Theory. I mean, if you've been watching the product at all the past few months, they have a lot of stock in this kid. They're strapping the rocket to his back. He's going to the fucking moon.
The only reason why I'm like, why is because like just have the fucking dude qualify then. If he has 2 matches at the pay-per-view, then fine. Or have Bobby Lashley win like before the pay-per-view and defend it against someone else. You know, they didn't have to add him in at the very last second, you know, because then what's the point for all these people who qualified?
I mean, that's also true, but it's not the first time someone's come in and just won the case. I mean, Brock won it without being
yeah.
in the match.
I mean, I wasn't happy about that either. I was like,
yeah, I'm just saying this isn't the first time they've done that. At least Theory was added to the match and didn't pull a Brock and kind of just been like, hey, I'm here, ha ha ha, it's mine now. So I give them credit for that. And obviously, I have a feeling he's going to be holding on to it for a while because you're not going to want to try and go against Roman right now. Are you kidding? Like, they're going to take the time to build him up like they did with Seth when Seth won the case, because Seth wasn't, like, world heavyweight championship material yet until this man cashed it in however many months later at Mania, the heist of the century. So
it was literally, I think I want to say 10 months, because was Money in the Bank in June that year also? I think it was June of 2014, and then to April, or no, well, I guess technically April because it was like the last day of March. It was March 30th. So it was like, it was pretty much like 10 months with the briefcase. He damn near held it for the full year that.
He really did. Like, there's been some people who've held it, like Edge, I think, has held it the longest.
No, I think actually Mela beat Edge's record.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So I think in order it's Mela, Edge, and Rollins. I could be wrong though, so someone will have to fact check me. But
I mean,
I know Mela, like, she flexed about it. She's flexed about it, like, oh, I didn't held this longer than Edge and stuff. So like,
well, she's also the only woman who didn't do it within 24 to 48 hours after.
Oh yeah,
winning,
but
which people have also bitched about. Why don't the women hold the case longer? It was a perfect opportunity for Liv to take that. Like, it was built in that story.
And I would much rather have Liv cash in the same night than see Ronda Rousey continue her pathetic title reign. Okay, like.
And Ronda has, like, kind of gone on record in saying she didn't want to be champion again, and she wanted to give the title to someone who had the most heart. Liv Morgan. Point blank period. So it happens. Jesus said, I think Seth held it from July to March because that Mania happened in March.
Yeah. It was like the last day of March though. So
Jesus.
That's why, like.
Yeah, Seth held it for quite a bit of time. Alright, so now we're off of Money in the Bank stuff. Alan Angels, who was a part of Dark Order, his contract expired. He did not re-sign with AEW, but he did, however, re-sign with Impact. There is a match he's having tonight, as we record this, with TJP, I think.
Yeah.
So as long as he's happy, and then the rest of Dark Order came out on Dynamite, it's just Preston Vance, Evil Uno, Silver Reynolds, and Anna Jay.
That's 6 now, right? Yeah. Like, I yesterday after watching Dynamite.
If you include -1, it's 6. If you don't include -1, it's 5.
Okay.
So,
no.
I have news about Colt in a second.
Oh, okay. Alright.
No, you're good. Because I happen to see a bunch of stuff about it. So before I get to that, big congratulations to Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade becoming the new NXT Women's Tag Team Champions at Great American Bash this past Tuesday. Round of applause.
I'm not saying I'm upset about it, like, in no way. Like, I'm happy for both of them. I'm not gonna lie, it was not a team I was expecting to dethrone Toxic Attraction, you know? I thought, like, I don't know, it wasn't the team I was expecting, but I'm not upset about it. I'm happy for both of them, you know?
I mean, Toxic should have lost the titles a while ago.
Oh yeah, I know.
To Kane and Katana, but that's neither here nor there. But I just don't like, Jesus. I don't like the fact that this didn't count as Roxanne's contract she won for the breakout tournament, and there's a possibility she could be a double champ this upcoming Tuesday. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I just don't like the fact that she was saying she was gonna use her contract for that. I don't know. The whole thing got muddled and messy. They don't think they really know what they're doing half the time with those contracts.
Yeah, they were just like whatever.
Because you had a tag team win the Dusty Cup, and then had them try and go for a singles title. Like, it stupid. Whatever. And since we're on the theme of new champions, the new TNT champion, the War Dog, War Daddy himself, Wardlow. Let's fucking go! I have been waiting for this man to hold a title. I'm so happy.
Yeah, it's about time. And I really hope he holds it for a freaking long ass time. I hope to see him at All Out with that title, okay? Please, Wardlow, like, pretty please.
I want to know what his custom title's gonna look like. Because they all get custom ones at this
Probably,
point.
the only thing I can think of with Wardlow, maybe like an emerald green, maybe, only because, like, he's always wearing green. So they gotta do something. So I think emerald, like a very deep shade of green, might do the trick, at least for the strap. I think it could work, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah,
I would like to see Wardlow versus Hangman at All Out for the title. Okay, just can you give me that? Like, I know Hangman doesn't like quote wrestling Wardlow in his man titties, but I mean, Hangman, could you make an exception just this once?
I would love to wrestle Wardlow in his man titties. So if Hangman won't, I will. I'll take one for the team, guys. Don't worry. I got
So
it.
you'll step in.
I'll step in a heartbeat. I got you.
There you.
And then you brought up Colt Cabana. So I saw a bunch of stuff online on Twitter. So his contract apparently did expire with AEW. And there was no negotiation to re-sign him. However, other reports I've been seeing is that he was offered a backstage role for Ring of Honor. Which, if that's the case, awesome. Colt Cabana's great. He knows the business. He knows what he's doing. And then there was also reports saying, which I think FTR ended up coming out saying, like, nah, that's bullshit. There was reports saying that he didn't want to re-sign because of Punk, which, if you know anything about Colt Cabana and CM Punk, that history is muddled and messy and very long, which people were just like, people started to notice that Cabana wasn't, like, on TV when Punk showed up and blah, 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 which Colt Cabana was barely on TV as it is, so I don't think that really has anything to do with
they didn't really...
Like, so, if Cabana's with Ring of Honor now, fantastic. Work backstage, you know what you're doing, kudos. If he's not, I hope he's happy wherever he is.
He's still in the Pro Wrestling Tees box, though. I mean, there's that.
Well, yeah. So, he's in the company, in AEW in some way, shape, or form, because AEW owns Ring of Honor, so.
Doing stuff.
Hi, Matt. Speaking of contracts, Pat McAfee just signed a multi-year extension for his contract, and I love Pat McAfee so much. That is one of the best commentators right now. Like, nobody can question me on that. His chemistry with Michael Cole, through the fucking roof. Pat McAfee can also go in the ring. Like, he has a match at SummerSlam with Corbin, which they didn't show it on the pay-per-view, I guess, but Corbin attacked McAfee after the Money in the Bank match.
Oh, shit.
Like, TC and I thought it was a fan who just, like, jumped him, but it was fucking Corbin, and he
You're like,
hit him
who's
with
this fat? Oh, it's Corbin.
I was like, who's this bald man?
That bald man is Corbin. It's Happy Corbin.
I was just like, who's this bald man that attacked Pat McAfee right now? So he hits him.
That's why they have the match.
That's part of the. That's like a big indicator, yeah. And then he hits him with the End of Days, and then if you saw pictures of Vince, Steph, Triple H, and Pat McAfee at the UFC event later that night, across the
Yeah.
street.
Oh, yeah. He was
That's why
wearing the
he's
neck
wearing the
brace.
neck brace.
People were like, "Why the fuck is he wearing a neck brace?" Well, now TK and Jim were there too. I was like, nice.
Yeah, so there was a shit ton of Chris Angel was there. Chris Angel was at both. Fucking weird. Matt, I was talking about Cole Cabana before Pat McAfee. Cabana's contract apparently expired, and may or may not be working Ring of Honor backstage. And then just like an update for, since I brought up Ring of Honor, their Death Before Dishonor card, which is July 23rd, so the day after my birthday in 2 weeks. The card, as of right now, stands Samoa Joe versus Jay Lethal for the Ring of Honor World TV title, championship, whatever you want to call it. Wheeler Yuta versus Daniel Garcia for the ROH Pure Championship, which I'm not going to buy the pay-per-view, but that would be a match I want to fucking see. Love me some Wheeler Yuta. And, just basically confirmed by the Briscoes on Twitter, FTR versus Briscoes for the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships. Whatever they have a lot of titles.
Yeah, one of those titles they're gonna defend.
Yeah, so that's the card as of right now. It's a good card. Again, I'm not gonna buy it because I just spent a lot of money. So no, thank you.
I was gonna say, do you think the Bucks will interfere again this time around? Oh, not interfere. They didn't really interfere, but show up like they did last time after FTR won the titles. They showed up.
Maybe. I guess we'll see how next week's tag match goes.
The Bucks better win.
Well,
there's no.
I meant just like. So there's 2 weeks until this pay-per-view, so...
Oh, I get you. I thought you meant, like, let's see if they still have the title. I'm like, there's no way, no offense, they're going to lose to either of those teams. Like, that would not be the team, either of those teams that they would lose to.
I mean, they could just pull a random card and be like, hey, new tag champs. I don't know. I'm not Booker of the Year. I don't work for the company. I don't know. And the last thing that I have seen, reportedly, Sasha Banks and Naomi have been taken off and removed from the internal roster in WWE. Now, basically, if you go on WWE's website, which I did when I woke up this morning after I saw all these tweets, they're still on the active roster on the website. But this was within so they both got removed from the internal roster within 24 hours of each other or something. So what that basically means is, as of right now, there's zero plan for either to come back in any capacity, if not ever.
The situation is totally
the
crazy.
situation is shitty.
At this point, I'm just waiting. Like, wherever they show up, good for them. At this point, it doesn't matter if it's back in the Fed, if it's an Impact, if they show up in AEW. Like, whatever happens to them, I just hope it's what they want. You know?
I just would like an official statement.
Apparently, the reason why I think for Sasha Banks, I don't know. I could see Naomi coming back and smoothing things over with them. I just feel like with all the time she's had in the past with them. I feel like there's maybe a stronger relationship as opposed to Banks. But I saw about Sasha Banks, reportedly, like how you said, that fancy word, that the reason why WWE hasn't made an official statement is because I think they're making one final attempt to smooth things over. But again, that's just, reportedly, not officially.
Yeah, so I'm holding everything as speculation until I see official reports. Much like when other people get, when their contract expires and people are like, oh, they're going to show up here. I'm more of a I believe it when I see it kind of thing, kind of guy. So, I don't know. But that's all the news and rumors I had. Did you have anything else that you saw that I didn't?
As far as this past week goes, I don't think so. Because again, I think some of the stuff is blurring into what we missed from last week. Like, for example, I was gonna say Adam Cole, but we all knew that he got injured. That was last week though, not this week. Poor Adam. And it was his birthday though. It was his birthday not so long ago. So
it was his birthday. Shout out.
It's gonna be better after Adam's birthday soon, though, so I can't wait for that.
He's right here.
I know. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm looking at him in his sincere eyes.
Naomi did take out WWE superstar out of her Instagram bio and replaced it with professional wrestler as well. Thank you, Jesus, for the info. Yeah, so again, that whole situation's muddled, messy, shitty, terrible. It just, oh god, it's
a lot of bad adjectives.
Yeah, a lot of bad mojo happening with that situation. But if you've nothing else, we'll just move on to today in women's wrestling history. As we record, today is July 7th. There was a promotion called Rise. They had I'm assuming this is like their 9th like big show. It's called Rise of the Knockouts 2018. I'm just gonna name you some of the people who are on this card that you and the people probably know, if not know 100%. Deonna Purrazzo, Allie, who is also known as the Bunny, Tessa Blanchard, Holodead, current AEW Women's Champion Thunder Rosa, Karen Q, also known as Wendy Chu, Madison Rayne, who was a staple and has been a staple in the Knockouts division for fucking years, Shazza McKenzie, Sue Young, who at the time was the Knockout Women's Champion, Saraya Knight, who was Paige's mom, if you didn't know that, Raven's Ash, who was Mel in AEW, if y'all remember that.
I barely,
with Brandy Rhodes' whole nightmare family.
Oh, and she would cut hair and shit,
yeah, when shaved head, leather jacket.
That was the dumbest thing. I was like, what am I watching? I wouldn't be surprised if Brandy booked that shit herself. I thought it was good, but
when did you got to do side shit? I mean, this was 2018. I don't know if she was fully signed with. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Before, not currently.
Britt Baker, Chelsea Green, Kylie Ray, and Mercedes Martinez. The card was pretty good.
I think Britt was pretty new to wrestling. I don't remember what exactly she started full-time wrestling. I want to say 2016, 2017. I could be wrong though, but I think 2018 is a pretty fresh year for Britt. So the fact that she was on this card, pretty cool.
Yeah, and her and Chelsea were teaming together for this card.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember her and Chelsea. That's why they're such close friends.
Yeah, those two and Deonna are the closest friends.
Those three need to have a triple threat. I know you wanted to see at Empower, you wanted to see Camille, Britt, and Deonna.
I did.
You got a triple threat. We should see Britt, Chelsea, and Deonna in a triple threat. That would be fucking badass.
I agree. Let's see. Baker made her professional wrestling debut at IWC. That's in Pittsburgh. In 2015.
2015. Okay, I was 1 year off.
Jobbed out to Nia Jax in 2016. Yeah, 2016 was her big start. Oh, and then September.
That's what I meant, her fresh, when she was actually full-time wrestling. Because I think at the time she was still doing it was part-time.
And then later that year, so a few months after this pay-per-view, was All In. And it was the Fatal 4-Way. So, big shout out. Big shout out.
Yeah. All right.
Dr. Britt Baker.
I remember recently, Britt was getting shit for being full-time, both full-time dentist and full-time wrestler. And they're like, you're taking opportunities away from both sides. I'm like, I think someone's just jealous that they could never do something that's very, takes, you have to be very committed for both, sounds like you can't do shit like that, and she's very committed to both professional careers that she does.
I give anyone who has a full-time job outside of wrestling props. I can barely handle myself and everything I'm doing now versus two things.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think it was Double or Nothing. They had the shows the Dynamite and Rampage in Vegas before Double or Nothing, or yeah.
Yeah.
She went back to Pittsburgh to go do her her day job, be a dentist, like how she freaking is full time. And then she came all the way back to Vegas for Double or Nothing.
Actually,
Props to her.
she's in a practice in Florida, I think.
Oh well, all I know is that she went back to the east side.
Yeah, she flew
came all the way back
to Florida,
I thought it was
did her work, and
but I
then
could be wrong.
I mean,
I don't know, but
I don't know.
all I
Last
know is
I
that
heard, she was in Florida.
Yeah, but all I know is that she flew from like damn near West Coast all the way to across the country basically to be a dentist, and then flew all the way back like the day after.
Mm-hmm.
Massive props.
Yeah. Matt's talking about the whole wanting the women to go against each other. The whole point was the 3 champions. None of them are holding belts except Deanna, maybe. And then he doesn't know what Deanna's doing now. As of right now, I don't know what Deanna's doing either. They just had the, what was it, the Queen of the Mountain match a few weeks ago at, Slamversary? Yeah, Slamversary. And she was in that. So I don't know what has been going on with her after that, since she didn't win. I don't know. But now we're on to Wrestlers of the Week. I don't even know whose turn it is, so if you would like to go first, you can go first.
Okay. So I'm gonna start, of course, with tag teams. I'm gonna go with, like, I'm not saying I expected, like, very little from this tag team, but I guess I expected less from the match itself. But they certainly exceeded my expectations at Money in the Bank. The Usos versus the Street Profits was actually really good. I didn't expect much, because I was like, we could see this on Raw, we could see this on SmackDown, why is it on pay-per-view? But holy shit, it was a really good match. I was like on the edge of my seat for most of it. So I'm gonna give it to the winners of the match, and that is day 1-ish, Usos, giving it to members of the Bloodline. They killed it. They are still the undisputed tag team champions. I think that's what they're calling it, right? Unified, so. Undisputed, whatever the fuck you want to call it. They retained, and I think they're kind of what's keeping the very little what's left of the tag division in WWE alive. So props to them. Really good match, and they won. So giving it to the Usos.
I had both teams in that match. One of the best matches that night. There were so many moments I thought Profits were gonna take it. Like, it became very, very fucking close a few times.
Well, the ending, we might see the match again.
The match is getting redone because Montez's shoulder wasn't down at all. And Montez drops an F. Like, he's like, why the fuck did the match stop? So, I'd be pissed too. And like,
maybe you have them challenge at least for one title, so if they win, it's not like the Usos are titleless. You don't.
Yeah, the whole, like, unifying everything is kind of sucking because we're running out of opportunities for other people. But you also have to think Profits, New Day, Usos, Alpha Academy, and, like, maybe Dom and Ray.
Like, if you want to count Judgment Day, also maybe Finn and Priest, maybe.
Okay, so there's, like, maybe 6 tag teams at most. All scattered because WWE likes to get rid of tag teams. So
yeah, or break them up, like not just release them, but he likes to that someone gotta turn heel for some reason. Like they can't just turn heel together.
Yeah, I just don't understand. Yeah, so I'm also going. I'm going both teams. I'm going Profits and Usos. They won. Yeah. So who is your womans?
My womans, I believe we have the same pick. She is a 2-time winner at Money in the Bank. She won the briefcase and she won the championship and she cashed in on Ronda. I was hoping they would, because I don't know, I had a feeling they're probably gonna have her cash in on Bianca because I guess they thought it would be more believable than her cashing in on Ronda, but nope, she cashed in on Ronda. Ronda's no longer the champ. Liv finally gets what she deserves. All is right with the world. I am so happy for Liv. We've been wanting this for a long time. We've been talking about how Liv's gonna win the Royal Rumble. Liv's gonna do this. She's gonna win at this time. Nope. And now finally, yes, she wins at Money in the Bank. And you got to see it live. That's fucking awesome. But that kind of actually no. I was gonna say I was gonna talk about Rhea Ripley, but she was supposed to face Bianca, so that was a different.
Rhea was supposed to. So sad I didn't get to see Rhea.
You'll see her again soon.
She better be at the show in August or I'm gonna cry. Before I say it, obviously my pick is Liv too. Jesus suggested a ladder match where each set of titles is hanging and one team gets the Raw title and another gets the SmackDown, and that's how you split them up again. That would be the smart thing to do. Everyone else
Probably
agrees.
the only smart way you could split up those titles again without, without making it pointless, if that makes sense, like, because then people could question, well, what's the point? Like, why even unite them? Or, like, why would you split them? Like, what's the reason? Well, now, because they each got a title belt.
Yeah, honestly. But yeah, like Savannah said, my pick is also Liv Morgan. She was my pick to win Money in the Bank. Loved seeing her win. Almost missed her cash in completely because I wasn't in my seat and I was talking to my friend. And because I didn't watch Ronda and Natty because I didn't fucking care. So I literally almost missed Liv cashing in, but hauled my ass as quick as I could to the nearest curtain, ran to a railing, got yelled at by security telling me to go to my seat. I said no. A bunch of us were standing up there, like, filming everything, so...
I mean, why wouldn't you? Like, you can't take all of us out, so fucking...
I don't give a fuck, like, fuck you guys, I need to see
this. I will go to my seat later, okay? I will go to my seat after this, okay?
Yeah, like, I need y'all to fuck off for a minute, like, let me see this happen. Yeah, so, I'm so happy, SmackDown Women's Champion... Proud of Liv. She finally got what she's been waiting for, manifesting it. So, shout out to Liv Morgan, new SmackDown Women's Champion. And to round thing out, who is your man's or man's?
I have two. One is more for like personal reasons, not personal reasons, but like just a personal preference. And I mean, he won his match on Raw, and of course I'm wearing the shirt, so I'm gonna give it to AJ. I miss AJ. I wish they would do something with him that's not just, whatever he's doing now and like getting beat up by Judgment Day and getting betrayed, and like I'm like, this poor man, like, do something with him, okay? He's not getting any younger. I keep saying I want him to win the Rumble. I want him to win Money in the Bank. Give him something. Give him one more world title run at the very least, okay? Like, please. Like, pretty please.
Well, in order for that to happen, we got to get both titles off Roman, so it might be a while.
Yes, but I know there's possibility that Drew's gonna win a title against Roman at Clash at the Castle. Right?
Clash at the Castle, yeah. Okay,
so there. And then at some point in the future, maybe like, because that's in September, right? Yeah, it's the same weekend as All Out, so have that happen, Drew wins, and then AJ can win the Rumble, and then, go on to Mania and have a true Mania moment winning a title, like, in the main event of one of the nights. Maybe. Well, yeah, because he wins the Royal Rumble, so if he wins the Royal Rumble, the winner gets to go to the main event.
Yep.
So do that, WWE. But anyway, so that was just, for personal preferences, because I like AJ. He won the match anyway, so I get to. But also, we talked about this earlier. He is the new TNT champion, finally. The War Dog, Wardlow. He is the champ. I cannot wait. See what they do with him. This dude, good luck taking it off him. Like, to anyone who's going to try. It's going to be very difficult. Okay, I guess technically Punk's injured, so I'm gonna take this as of like, I don't know when he's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
I can probably see MJF coming back and taking it from him eventually, like in a while, not like in the next month or so. He's gonna have that title for a long time. And I've said it before, I would love to see Hangman and Wardlow fight for the title. Not gonna lie, I would like to see Hangman win, but if he doesn't, I think I will be okay.
I just need Wardlow, who's also my pick, in case my reaction wasn't easy enough to tell. I need Wardlow to hold the title for a long time. This man is so over. Wardlow has been getting chance since the MJF shit started. War Daddy himself, TNT champion. That custom belt's gonna be beautiful. him in a suit with the belt is going to be something different that hit. I'm very excited. I'm just so happy because Wardlow is a homegrown, quote unquote, talent. So I'm glad that the TNT title has made its rounds. That's for sure. But I I also agree with Matt.
This one was long overdue.
What?
I said this one was long overdue.
Oh, very much long overdue.
What happened? He won the ring at Revolution, and then MJF cost him the title. No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was supposed to win it at some point. Yeah, he won the ring. He won the giant like freaking asshole ring at Revolution.
Oh, I remember.
So,
Jesus
they
said
need
if Wardlow smokes
that
pot, does that make him war high? Stop that. Also, I agree with Matt. He needs the fucking All Atlantic champion on TV. I agree. Like, you created this title. Like, you just had someone win it 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Like, let's do something here, guys. Because, I mean, we're getting the feud of Miro and Malachi out of that match from Forbidden Door, but where the fuck is your champion? So that's on Tony Khan for having too many fucking people on his roster, not enough time, and not knowing what the fuck he's doing. So that's on him.
And snorting coke.
It's all that coke he's snorting. Goddamn.
Yeah.
So for the, it's not even a question of the week. It's more so like a fun little game we're gonna play.
What, I like games?
Because I couldn't fucking think of a question. It was pissing me off. So, what we're gonna do is, so you're gonna give me a wrestler, and I'm gonna give you, like, any random wrestler. And we're gonna do it like, I think the anagram? So, like, you're gonna take the letter, and you're gonna name another wrestler with that letter.
I'm gonna have to write it down, like,
write it down however you need to. So, give me a random wrestler.
Max Caster.
You're gonna give me one with an X? Are you kidding?
There is someone with an X out there. There's actually two I just thought of right now.
I know, I have some, but I'm like, goddamn.
Okay, please don't get revenge on me. Give me someone that's just as hard. I wanted to give you like someone with a super long name, but I'm like, that's mean, so I'm not gonna do.
Fucking rude.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think like same length-ish wise. We'll go Damian Priest.
Damian Priest. Okay, hold on. I think I spelled that right. I'm bad at spelling. Hold on.
Damianpriest.
Okay, yeah, I got Damian. I know some people spell Damian with an E, which I think is weird, but
yeah, I'm 90% sure he does not. So
yeah.
We're just gonna, if you want to just like take a minute and start writing them down, or if you want to okay, so we're just gonna take a few moments to write ours down.
Yeah,
and they can be wrestlers dead, alive, and not wrestling anymore.
Like, what about name changes? Like, if their name was something in like the Fed, and then like they changed it, or no? It has to be their current wrestling name.
I'll count whatever.
Okay.
Fucking gave me an X. Disrespectful. I'm just going with the first one that pops into my head when I see the letter, whether I even like the person or not.
I'm like blank, bro. I'm blanking. That's why.
just need 3 more.
What? Already? I'm like on name 2.
I'm fast, what can I say?
You are speed.
Ow. Speed is key, so... I just need 1 more. Alright, I got mine.
Dude, I'm like... You gave me quite a long one.
Do you want to give me? You want to give me another one?
No, I'm fine. Just that's
my brain just works in overdrive. You know.
Or because like you thought of it, you probably like had an idea.
I mean, like I wrote an example of like Kenny to like explain it if you like didn't understand what I was saying. It's like I just wrote like Kenny small like on the side of my paper.
Gotcha. Hold on, I'm trying to do just the whatever ones I think off the top of my head. But it's also hard to do.
And also try not to have any repeats if you got the same letters.
I'm not going for repeats. Like, what do you mean, like repeats as in like actual names, or?
Yeah, so like you have like a few A's and like, or like you have a few I's.
Oh.
So.
Okay, don't worry.
Which I thought of 2 I's off the top of my head. I like doing, like, I remember in like school we used to have to do stuff like this. Like you had to write your name and then you'd be like adjectives that describe you. So I'd be like kind.
I hated that. I'm like, dude, I don't know. I'm like,
I almost did it with like just our names, and we were gonna do this, but I was like, no, I like the idea of like choosing a random wrestler for each other.
Like, I was gonna be hard. I have 3 A's, but I guess maybe it won't be impossible. But
I mean, I can think of 3. I had 2.
Really?
Yeah, well, Max Caster, so I had 2 A's.
Oh, that's true.
Also, no more Scissor Me Daddy Ass? What a shame.
Oh, yeah. No more.
Biggest heel turn of the century. Daddy Ass.
Yeah, with literally no reaction.
The reaction was all on Twitter. It didn't need to be in person. That reaction was all online. Because it was a lot of like, Et tu, Daddy Ass? Like, Et tu, Brutus from Julius Caesar. Oh yeah. God, fucking hysterical.
Okay, I'm fine. Sorry, that took so long.
So wait, let me see how many letters you have. So do you want to do like first name, last name?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have the longer first name. So do you want to start with Damien?
Yeah, I'll go. So for Damien, I have D. I have Danhausen.
Nice.
A. AJ Styles. M. Minoru Suzuki. I. Isaiah Cassidy. A. Alan Angels. And N. Nick Jackson.
I'm sensing a theme here.
Oh, do you now?
No, weird.
I was gonna do Matt Jackson, but I was like, I already put Nick Jackson because I thought of him before Matt. So like,
should have done Masa Slamvish or Vladimir Kozlov or British Bulldog. That's a lot of letters. Jesus. So for Max, I have Miro, Asuka, and X-Pac.
Okay, and I was Xavier Woods also.
See, I just watched Battle of the Brands, so like Austin Creed was on my mind, not Xavier Woods. Oh. So, do love me some Xavier Woods though. All right, so now Priest.
Okay, well, I guess, I kind of cheated because her contract expired, but I guess as of now she's, I guess, still Paige. I put
She's
Paige.
Still Paige.
Okay, so Paige, for P Page, R Rhea Ripley, I Io Shirai, E Edge, S Serena Deeb, and then T Taiji Ishimori.
Okay,
So those are
okay,
mine.
okay. So for caster, I have Cody Rhodes, if you or just Cody. It's the first name that popped in my head. I told you.
No.
Adam Cole, baby. Shotzi, Tommaso Ciampa, Eddie Kingston, and Rhea Ripley.
Oh, there we go. We both got Rhea.
I'm surprised we only had like one, like intersection, where we both.
Well, I'm just telling you, if there was an H, guess who I would have picked?
Oh, I wonder who.
Or a K.
Oh, gee, I wonder. I'm surprised. Did you say Chris? Oh no, you didn't have a C. I was say would have said Chris Jericho if you
yeah, I
was
was gonna say. Yeah, but that's okay. I think you chose this name on purpose because you knew I couldn't.
Jesus also played along. So he did Damian Priest. So, Dean Ambrose, AJ Styles.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking Dean Ambrose also good.
Matt Hardy, Io Shirai, Adrian, Neville, Naomi, Priscilla Kelly / Gigi, Razor Ramon, Indy Hartwell, Eddie Kingston, Sasha Banks, and then Trish Stratus. Good choices.
There we go.
And then for Max Caster, Miro, Asuka, same, Xavier Woods, Christian, Alexa Bliss, Seth Rollins, T-Bar, Eddie Guerrero. I did almost say Eddie Guerrero. And then Roman Reigns. That's also very good. And Matt's gonna go one by one, so I'll let him get a few. So we'll keep talking, and I'll let him get a few out.
I was gonna say really quick. I had a thought on my mind, right? It slipped past me. Damn it.
Oh no.
Trying to think. Oh, it had to do with Jesus' pick. Christian. I am fucking digging heel Christian. I think it's like seeing what he's been able to say on the freaking mic. I'm like, dude, this heel turn should have happened a long time ago. It should have been a while ago when we got to see heel Christian. I'm loving what I've been seeing with heel Christian. I fucking love that guy.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, heel Christian's fucking wild.
Ruthless. I'm like
get your turtleneck wearing ass out of here, you James Bond looking villain.
You turtleneck in July, wearing turtleneck in July, wearing ass.
Honestly, though, like, my
I'm like,
God.
dude, no wonder you're so bitter and angry. You're wearing a turtleneck in July, okay? Like, you're probably sweating your ass off under that black turtleneck. Dude, you could just wear a black t-shirt and call it a day, okay?
Mans is coming out here in a turtleneck, jeans, dress shoes, and a jacket in July.
And he's from Canada, that's so up north. He's not used to heat from, more southern areas. I mean, they were in Rochester, that's technically Canada, but still, I'm like, he's probably going to wear this next week. They're going to be in Georgia, so Christian, good fucking luck if you're gonna wear a jacket, a turtleneck, black jeans, dress shoes. Dude's gonna die, bro. He's gonna have a heat stroke.
No, he's gonna have a fit, baby. It works for him. He's just gonna be sweating.
It works for him, but like not in July, can you? Like, get Christmas in July is a thing, but Jesus Christ, this dude
just gets it. Alright, so Matt's starting Damian Priest, so I'll start reading his. Danhausen, Andrade, Miro, Itchy, Angel Garza, Nick Gage, and then so far for Priest we have Paul Heyman, Rhino, Indy Hartwell, Enzo Amore, who I completely forgot about, Sting. Okay. It's like the anticipation. Everyone's just waiting.
I just forget about Enzo Amore. He's certified G.
And bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. Tommaso Ciampa.
Dude.
Alright. Tommaso, shout out. I don't know if he's also going to do Max Caster as well. But that's short, so. See, Enzo and Cass were like my favorite tag team. And then they decided to split them up. And that was some shit. And then all that stuff with Enzo came out. Which ended up like not being true, I think.
it was proven to be false, which is why, like, look, I'm not saying to not believe victims because, they're victims, you should try and hear them out. But, like, I hate when people immediately go to guilty until proven innocent when it should be the other way around. Like, just wait. They're called allegations for a reason, okay? Like, just, like, before jumping to conclusions, at least get some good sources to where, the information is a little more reliable, if you will. Like, don't just go canceling someone because you heard this one thing from, like, a Facebook article.
I mean, people just take things and run.
I would say an example, but I'm not here to get canceled, so I'm not going to.
Now I'm not letting you use our show to get canceled because then that also gets me canceled, and we're not having that. So
Yeah, no, we're not here to get canceled. We're not the cancel.
Ow. Sorry, I'm just trying to write something down. No, that's not the word I was trying to think of. Anagrams. Jesus. Y2 Garcia, more like Y2 canceled. And let's see. So for Max, we have Mark Henry, Al Snow, and Xavier Woods. Now we'll let him get Castro out. I feel like I was gonna say something and now I forget. Fuck. I don't remember. It's been a while.
Let's always have a Cameron Grimes.
Solid choice.
Or Carmelo Hayes.
Oh, Carmelo Hayes. Cameron Grimes match with Braun Breaker at fucking what was it? Great American Bash. Very good. I was very happy with that match. I appreciate those raps you and Matt did for Cena. Yeah, I was on the Get Show for the 20 years of Cena, and the sweaty session was made to do a Cena rap.
Nice.
I drop bars, what can I say? I drop fucking bars. So if you want to check that out, Get Show podcast. Okay, so we have Cameron Grimes, Alberto El Patron, or Alberto Del Rio as he was known in WWE, Sam Gradwell, Triple H, Eddie Edwards. Wow, Matt's pulling out people I was not expecting him to pull out. I like this. Good job, Matt. Yeah, we just need
Rhea Ripley again.
See, everyone loves the fam loves Rhea Ripley. Point blank. Period. And I think that is a perfect way to end this show. The love that we all share for Daddy herself, Rhea fucking Ripley. So, Savannah, tell the people where they can find you, what you've been doing, what you've been up to, all that jazz.
Yes, okay. So if you want to find me, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at Y2Garcia with an underscore. If there's no underscore, it's not me. What I have going on, good Lord, has been such catastrophe. So we're still, okay, so here's the thing. We were going to do a Forbidden Door recap. That's not going to happen, but we're still going to do something Forbidden Door related. It's just going to be a little different. So Daniel and I will briefly talk about what happened at Forbidden Door, favorite moments and all that, but I took a screenshot of his idea. So props to Daniel. He came up with this concept and I really liked it. So we're going to talk about our favorite Forbidden Door moments so far. So not just the pay-per-view, but any instance where we had wrestling promotions collaborating, with AEW and New Japan. Or I guess we might count Impact as well, but like the five things that we liked so far, stuff we would want to see in the future. What could we see in the future based on what happened, at Forbidden Door? Okay. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. It's going to be a little different because I feel like at this point, it's too late to officially do like a recap.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel has been sick, so he hasn't been able to actually do the recap. And I'm sorry, but this is the one show I will not do a solo for. I will not do a solo for this show.
That's fair.
So that means we got to switch it up a bit and try something new. I'm down. Don't worry.
That's
I'm
okay.
down for it.
That is completely
Red
fine. Red shoes would have counted for R. And of course, you can follow me on Twitter at KataWrestling13. The link tree in my bio to take you all things ShElite Showcase. YouTube.com/ShElite Showcase. I am so happy I can fucking say that now. I don't have to be like, go to the YouTube. No. We earned this custom URL. I'm going to milk it for all that I can. I'm so happy. So, again, thank you everyone for subscribing. Much appreciated. Feel free to go subscribe. The YouTube channel right now has my latest Money in the Bank vlog. First time I did that. So, if you want to check that out, go ahead. I also did our first short on the channel of my point of view of Liv winning the Money in the Bank briefcase. I was also making up for the fact that we didn't have a show last week and I felt really bad. But those are up on YouTube.
Really good though. I liked it.
Thank you. I really tried my best. Which shout out to Heel Tactics Justin, Jalen on the beat, whatever you like to call him, for providing music for the vlog, for all the shows ShElite does.
I'm gonna ask, because I had mentioned this to Katie, since I'm going to All Out this year. I wanted to see if I could do something like what she did, but you know, with my experience, my first AEW pay-per-view, and it's my first pay-per-view since 2016. So, fuck, I would love to document it like that. So I was gonna ask, do you think Justin can do music for us, or we can use the same music? You know, kind of like the Bucks doing Being the Elite.
So what I did is, he has a new EP out called Rooftop Views. I'm actually doing my Inside the Mind Up with him this weekend, so that'll be out on Monday. So what I did is I kind of just used samples of some of those. I asked his permission first, of course, because that is our friend and is only fair. So, I kind of just like went on Spotify, since we can find it, and like screen recorded, because I did everything on my phone. Like, I shot everything, edited everything, put it all together. I put everything together on my phone.
It's very, very, like, it's bad.
Hold off on it.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, that should be no issue. So, a huge shout out to Justin for providing music, letting us use the music for that, and anything else we do further through. If you want to listen to anything we've done, Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, we have merch, we have the logo stuff, and we also have the Pro Wrestling Pro Choice, because, you know, women don't have rights, apparently. So, if you would like to support...
Is that...
What?
I'm going to say, did that happen last week, or did that... I think it did happen last week. Like, last week's show would have been, like, the first time we've talked about it, like, losing our fucking rights as women to old supremacist men.
I don't know if that would have been the... I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know. I've been on a few podcasts and cried about it already, so... Yeah, women don't have rights now, guys, apparently. So, if you would like to donate to Planned Parenthood, buy something off the store for the Pro Wrestling Pro Choice.
We live in a country where AR-15s have more rights than human beings, and more than half the population of the country, but...
Yeah, you know,
it makes sense to them, I guess.
It's fucking stupid. I hate this country. So that's up on there if you would like to support a good cause. All the money's going to that. If you want to go to Matt's bio and buy something for Pro Wrestling Pro Choice there, he's doing, the Women's Reproductive Rights... Fuck. It's RAP. WRAAP. Women's Why can't I ever remember it? I got halfway through. Hold on. It's so dumb. I got this. No. Jesus. Hold on. Women's Reproductive Rights Assistance Project. I was close. I can never remember. It's a lot of words. My brain is not work capacity. So, if you would like to buy something from us for President of Our Choice, Planned Parenthood, through Matt, Women's Reproductive Rights Assistance Project, as he just put it in the chat. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm never getting it right. Like I said, I have Inside the Mind of filming it this weekend with Heel Tactics Justin, so that'll be out on Monday. Actually filming on Monday with Will Gray from Botch Spots and Chair Shots, so that'll be out. Savannah and I need to brainstorm her Inside the Mind of, which I want to do this month, and as well as the game show that Savannah and I are going to have to do this month, probably. So, there's a lot happening. I'm in game mode. I'm trying to do as much as I can, knocking as much shit out as I can, because I love this product we have produced so far. We hit 1 year in September, which is fucking crazy. I hit 2 years of podcasting in August. My birthday's in 2 weeks. There's a lot happening soon, so...
Like, I think I've officially passed 1 year as podcasting, because we started not on our independent, like, as an independent, but we started together, I think, back in June.
July 1st was our first show on SmackDraw, so yeah, you officially hit a year.
Yeah, damn, I feel aged now. You know, I was only 20 back then. Now I'm 21 and old.
She said, I feel aged. Bitch, I turned 26 in 2 weeks. I don't want to talk about it. Hold on. I lost the headphone. Again, I just want to say thank you to everybody for supporting the show, supporting our friends, supporting everything that we do. I greatly appreciate it. Savannah greatly appreciates it. There's going to be more content coming out very, very soon. A vlog from Savannah about All Out. I might vlog when I go to Raw in August. I might do my own little Chicago one, because I'm going to Chicago right before I go to Monday Night Raw. So I might do a little thing because we'll be doing stuff differently, obviously.
You're already banned from Chicago, so you'll see a bonus vlog of me trying to get in.
Yeah, Savannah's banned from Chicago, so there's going to be a whole lot happening. I'm very excited.
I'm gonna show you how I got in. I want to be like, this is how you sneak into Chicago when you're banned.
Jesus Christ. I don't have time to say thank you, but thank you, everybody, for watching, listening, being here this long. We will see you next week with another ShElite Showcase. So, bye-bye.